Hey guys, my name's John Ledger. Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. Anxiety Struggle is Real. Just want to do a little intro video, introduce myself, and introduce what we're going to be covering on this channel. First thing I want to say is my videos are going to be 100% raw, which means I'm not going to edit anything. The reason for that is I want them to be as real as possible, as if we were sitting across the table from each other. If we were sitting across the table from each other or we were on the phone, I wouldn't be able to edit out the or the stammering of my speech or the itching of my face or the losing my train of thought, stuff like that. I want it to be as real as possible. It's my theory that that can be the most helpful to you, that it's as real as possible, nothing staged, nothing edited. Excuse me. That should truly be edited out, but it's not going to be. Okay, so that being said, I want to let you know I'm not a doctor. I am not a therapist. I am an average guy who has been dealing with panic, anxiety, panic attacks, and anxiety attacks for more than 25 years. When you hear that I'm not a doctor or a therapist, you might think, how can this guy possibly help me? He's not educated in the topic. Well, I am. I'm, first of all, educated through experience. In the last, I'm going to say 27 years that I've been dealing with this, most of the time was good. And there's reasons for that. I've been through two or three different therapies. I have read a tremendous amount. I have researched a tremendous amount, and not just about the diseases themselves, but about our brain and how it works and how our body, what happens in our stomach affects our brain, and how different things we do affects our illnesses, stuff like that, just all kinds of stuff. Endless research. And that's what I feel qualifies me to be able to help you. And that is my goal with these videos, is to help. I just want to help. I want to help myself as well, which I will explain in one of my earlier videos how I'm doing that. But want to help you guys a lot. Okay, so that being said, what are we going to cover? We're going to cover anxiety. We're going to cover panic. We're going to cover panic attacks. We're going to cover anxiety attacks. There is a difference in the two. I'm sure most of you know. Actually, I'm going to stop right there. When I say I'm sure most of you know, there might be some newer people out there that are just starting to experience symptoms that they think might be anxiety or panic attacks or something. And even for the people that have been experiencing it, if you haven't been to a doctor to get checked out, I recommend that you do. First of all, it will help rule out any worry about anything actually physically being wrong with you. And second of all, once you know that all is good here, your doctor can help you treat what's going on here. He can recommend a therapist, prescribe some meds, maybe send you to a psychiatrist for the meds, but whatever. That is truly important to take care of. When I first started, I was at the doctor almost right away when I had my first panic attack. So yeah, I said we were going to we're going to cover anxiety, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, definitely some OCD and depression. We're going to talk about tons of different techniques to deal with each one of these things. And we're also going to talk about the diseases themselves, how they affect our lives, how they affect our spouses, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, stuff like that. We're going to talk about the brain. We're going to talk about how could this, what are the possibilities of things that made this happen to us? What different events in our life, or is it a chemical thing? All kinds of interesting stuff. A lot of theory, hopefully a lot of interaction between me talking to you and in the comments below, because that'll just make it more fun if this can be fun. I don't downplay the seriousness of any of this at all. So first video, actually this is the first video. I love not editing. Um, Second video I do, the next one, I'm going to talk about therapy and meds. I'm not going to talk about meds technically because that's not my place. Just a little bit about meds. And we'll talk about what is a panic attack, what is an anxiety attack, and that'll be directed more towards the newer people. But if you're not newer, if you've been at this for a while, you'll hear some things that I believe can help you out. So that's about it. If you wouldn't mind hitting like, I'd really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind leaving a comment, I'd really appreciate it. You don't have to be super nice, but just try not to be too mean because I do have mental illness also. So we tend to be sensitive, I guess. And if you hit subscribe, I'd appreciate that also. Until we talk again, God bless and have a great day.